Hi class, so today we will be learning about, let me just get my notes. Today we will be learning about static energy, so I'm so excited because I know that you guys will love this lesson. I remember learning this lesson when I was in grade school and I enjoyed it so much, so I know you guys will enjoy it just as much. So the standard that I will be using is NGSS PS2/3, and this standard basically asks questions. It asks questions to determine the cause and effect relationships of electric and magnetic interactions between two objects not in contact with each other. So this is so exciting. I'm so excited. Our learning goal for today is to see if we can create an electrical charge by rubbing two items together. So our items are going to be a balloon. Then I cut out pieces of paper so you guys can see how the balloon picks up the pieces of paper, and then we will also be using my hair. So just some background knowledge about static energy. Did you know that there are different types of electricity? So raise your hand if you knew that. Okay, not a lot of you knew that. Yeah, it's a very surprising fact. One of them is called static energy, which is what we're learning about. And static electricity is the buildup of an electrical charge on the surface of an object. As I mentioned before, the object that we will be using is a balloon and my hair or the pieces of paper. So that's going to be interesting to see, but that's a little bit more later. First, I wanted to give you guys some background as to what is static energy. So just know that when you rub two items together, it's creating a negative charge. So every time that you rub two items together, it's creating a negative charge. Also, a perfect example that I have is when you go down a slide and you're coming down, if you have your hair down, for us the girls, I'm not sure. I think it can happen to the boys if they have longer hair, but usually for us girls, when we go down the slide, when we get off the slide, our hair tends to be like this. Like, I remember one time my hair was crazy. It was like sticking out because of the static of the slide. So that happens a lot. That's one example of static. So opposites will always attract each other. So if you have a negative and a positive, they will automatically attract all the time. Negative and positive, or positive and negative, they will always attract. So I have some fun facts that I wanted to share with you guys about static energy. So let me just pull them up. Okay, so these are some fun facts that I have for you guys, and I know you guys will enjoy them. So the first one says, a spark of static electricity can measure thousands of volts, but has very little current and only lasts for a short period of time. This means it has little power of energy. The second one is, lightning is a powerful and dangerous example of static electricity. So that is so surprising. I had no idea that lightning had static energy. So when I saw this, I was so surprised, and I was like, wow, like I had no idea. But it makes sense because if you see like cartoons or movies and you see that they show someone being electrified, you can kind of see their hair sticking up, and so it makes sense that there's static involved. The next one is, static electricity will build up faster on a dry, non-humid day. So at the end of this lesson, and after I show you guys the experiment that I have to show you guys, I will be assessing you by giving you guys the chance to complete an exit slip. So the exit slip is basically you writing to me something that you learned in class today, and also if you have any more questions or something that you didn't really understand, you can also write that down in the slip. So this is not It's not graded, it's just for me to know where you are and see who needs extra help. Okay, so don't feel pressured to, think you will be graded and you have to write something. Okay, so let's get started. So, here I have my balloon. Here, you can't really see, but I have some pieces of paper that I cut out like this. So, let's get started. So when I rub this on my hair, it's giving off electrons to my hair, which means my hair is becoming more negative every time that I rub it. So look, let me show you guys. So you see the balloon? So look, there's nothing on my hair. I mean, it's a little bit frizzy, but for the most part, it's good. So look, if I pass the balloon over my head, what is happening? Raise your hand and tell me what is happening. Good, yeah, nothing is happening. Let's try again. It's going over my head. Nothing is happening. Now, check this out. I'm going to take the balloon and I'm actually going to rub it against my hair. Ready to see? Hopefully we can capture it. Let's see. Let's give it a good rub. Check that out. Do you guys see it? Look, let's do the other side. Look at that. It made my hair very static. So see how immediately it gave off a charge to my hair, even though like right now it has nothing. Even if my hair is next to the balloon, I actually have to grab it and rub it against my hair. Like you can kind of see it now how it's pulling it. Like, isn't that cool? Look at that. So now we're gonna try with the pieces of paper. So I know you guys can't really see, so let me try the best that I can. So I'm gonna rub it against my hair. And then I will, look at that. It picked up the pieces of paper. I rubbed it against my hair and it picked up the piece of paper. Let's do this side. Oh, it fell down, but it did work. See? So I'm glad you guys were able to see that, and you guys are able to see that every time I rub this against my hair, it's giving my hair a negative charge, which causes the static. The same thing with the slide. From the top of my head, I can't really remember other examples, but I know there's probably a lot. Okay, so to sum up, I just wanted you guys to be aware that static energy is the imbalance of positive and negative charges in an object. I also wanted you guys to know that the balloon was giving negative energy to my hair, of course, which was causing the static, and my hair and the paper were actually positive. So remember I mentioned that negative and positive will always attract, always. So I have some questions for you guys to think about, and these are the questions. What causes an electrical charge to occur? Why does the balloon not attract your hair when you haven't rubbed it together? So remember when I just have the balloon here and it's kind of not attracting? Yeah, so that is pretty much it that I have for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the lesson, and please remember to fill out the exit slip. I will be at the door waiting to collect it. So as I mentioned, it's not graded. And it's just for me to see where you guys are. So write down something that you learned today or something that you still have questions about. Okay, so thank you so much and hope you guys enjoyed this lesson.